The Leeds Improvement Method is a combination of observation and data analysis tools that help us describe the work we do every day. It helps us understand how our patients experience our services. Highlighting the waste in our processes is an important step in learning what really adds value for our patients.
Our first experience of the Leeds Improvement Method through the recent Rapid Process Improvement Workshop has been really revealing about the potential for this approach.
We've spent about 6 weeks preparing for this workshop by collecting data and doing direct observations of where the work actually happens, which we call the Gemba. And this week we gathered together a team of 10 people from a range of disciplines.
I have to be honest and say I think most consultants, I don't know about the rest of the theatre staff, were a little sceptical about the whole process.
I've been at Chapel Allerton for 10 years and a lot of the things that we discussed last week were things that we had discussed in the past.
There were several challenges that we felt we had to deal with within the system of patients being referred for treatment.
The first, we wanted to address all the inefficiencies we had in theatres here, and the second was we had a large amount of last minute or last day cancellations which were very disruptive to patients and to lists.
It was a really rapid workshop, so we came in on the Monday, had lots of theory and ideas put to us, and then the Tuesday, Wednesday we were literally looking at an idea how we could make our service better.
There were intense discussions about how we could improve the patient experience and also improve the efficiency of our service.
It was really good to have a like-minded group of professionals get together who wanted to make changes in our service for the good of patients.
So we did a process map of the whole process from patients being referred from the GP to having their operation on the day.
We looked at each process forensically.
And then we all looked at specific areas and went to the outpatients area, went to the ward to see what the issues were and how things were working in practice.
And it was really exciting when we started going through some new ideas, positive ideas that you've had in the past yourself or your colleagues have had in the past, but you've never really had the authority or the time and opportunity to make those changes from the ideas that people had.
Patients are placed on theatre lists soon after they're listed for surgery, but despite that, even within the week before their operations, many patients cancel for various reasons. We were also able to follow the patient pathway, and we literally timed the process and walked the patient from the clinic room to the pre-assessment area, and again we were able to identify a number of problems that we hadn't appreciated.
We did a trial with one of our consultants here in outpatients clinic. He took his theatre diary to clinic with him, discussed dates with patients and gave patients dates for surgery. The feedback from all the patients were they were delighted to leave with a date.
When we did our Gemba walk around and we looked at the length of time it took for patients and staff to move around the department, and it was clear that there was too much movement of patients around that area. So we came up with a plan to focus our patient into one room, and what we were able to do is get the doctor and the anaesthetist to go and see the patient in that room. The nurse saw them in the same room. The notes remained there. Nobody was spending time moving around looking for notes or where the patient was. Everybody knew exactly where things were. What we found from that when we measured the effectiveness was that there was a definite decrease in the movement of patients, and significantly for the doctors as well. On one occasion it was 22 minutes and we'd reduced that down to about 6 minutes, a significant saving for one patient.
On Friday we gave a report out to the organisation to share what the team learned, what they accomplished, and to let them know what it's like to be in an RPIW at Leeds. And overall, as a sensei, what I'm ultimately acknowledging in this team is that they fundamentally understand the two principles of Kaizen, which are respect for people and focusing on the patient.
The influence of the Virginia Mason team is it changed our outlook. With trying the work out straight away, we could see results straight away, and suddenly it was a much more positive experience which we can carry on. No one should be scared of trying ideas anymore.
The feedback from the patient was that he was delighted with the service, he never expected to get a date in clinic, and his mum said it was the first time she'd seen him smile in the last year.